So when I looked at yesterday, I was like, okay, all these elements feel cohesive except for like the board.
Oh, I'm excited, man.
I
remember straight from the inquiry, man. I was like, it's gonna be such a fun piece, yo.
Yeah, sorry for all the feedback.
No, you're good.
So hard.
You're good, man.
I work in advertising, so I'm like usually I write.
Yeah.
So, you're used to getting it, but I just like
you're good. And that's why I figured today too. I was designing last night, and it was getting a little bit late too. And in my head, I was like, I feel like I'm at an okay point.
Yeah.
Because I started to design the outside. I kind of gave the inside just a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then I hit it. I was like, you know what? I was like, let me just. I'm like, we're gonna meet each other anyways. Tomorrow. I was like, let me just get everything that we need to get out in person, just so that way you can, not only like see what I'm doing with the design, but we can talk about it a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, it's hard.
You know what I mean?
Have those as like little highlights.
Right. Yeah. I think what I need to do too is like how you said. I think the elements around it, like how you said in the one that I designed, it was a little too much. I think what we need to do is create almost like one focal point, meaning like almost like a middle of your arm essentially, right? We'll create that, and then once we have the big bulk of that, then it's easier to add more of those not geometric shapes, those abstract shapes that go. Alright guys, this is me starting up this tattoo. This guy came out for a 2-day session. He's getting the front or the inner arm and the outer arm done. This is the first day. And what we were talking about in the beginning was the idea of getting his design together, which you guys see my reference that I made on or next to his arm. It took a minute to actually get everything together. In total, I would say it took about 2 hours to get that design for him on the day of his appointment. A lot of the times I'm going through reference photos the night before, really getting my ideas together. Sometimes I'll go ahead and design it the night before, but a lot of times, especially like just in this case, I sent him the design and he liked it, but it wasn't necessarily what he wanted. It took me a full 12 hours for me to realize that he wanted it more abstract rather than geometrical. And the first design that I made was a geometric design, and it was too line-based, it was too boxy. So, I met with him, talked about, what he wanted to do and what he wanted to get into. And then again, 2 hours later, we came up with this design. I was really excited about it. We also started to do at least like 50% of the second day design. I told him that I'd take it back home with me and kind of just finalize it, but I did definitely get the bulk of what he wanted to do for the outside of his arm, which was pretty cool as well. Alright, so for this video, I wasn't able to get the full time lapse of the whole tattoo. I got pretty much just like maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours of work. in this time-lapse video, but in the future, I'll definitely be trying to get more of the process from beginning to end. This tattoo turned into, again, a 4.5, 5-hour session. All right, guys, this is the outcome of our session. Super lit session. Again, 5.5 hours. I can't remember exactly, but it was super long. We took the time on it together. We designed it together, and it came out to be this really cool piece.